Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Carlos Alcaraz versus Alexander Zverev in the first match of the red group. Who's going to come out on top? Well, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see, but it's a very intriguing matchup, Alcaraz and Zverev, because it's not a completely one-sided head-to-head. And on these fast indoor hard courts, I am very interested to see how Alcaraz fares against Zverev, who's going to be serving bombs, you imagine, uh, on a very, very quick Turin court. Alcaraz hasn't looked great indoors, but we haven't seen a huge sample size as well. The head-to-head is 4-3 to Alcaraz, who just edges it, by the way. We're talking about hard court matches. They've played on hard court 3 times. Zverev won 2 of them in 2021, Mexico and Vienna. And then this year, in the US Open, Alcaraz beat Zverev in the quarterfinals in straight sets. So, look, I mean, Zverev probably not playing his best and not a ridiculously quick court by any stretch of the imagination at the US Open. They're relatively quick, but yeah, not rapid like these Turin courts. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this one gets on. So, here we go. Alcaraz will start us off first, and he will be looking to get on the board and start off strong if he can. Let's see who's in the chat as well. Got Juice in the chat. We're going to saying go Charlie. Hey Joe, how you doing? Sam as well on the chat. Some interesting comments about people their likes and dislikes. Right, Alcaraz starts us off. Goes into the forehand of Zverev. The forehand is in. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz. Massive forehand. Great start. 15 love. Hammer forehand. He's in a luminous green, sorry, luminous yellow, I would say, actually. Top is Alcaraz. And white shorts and orange trainers. So very colourful outfit. Interesting one. This time he goes down the T's and 8, I think. Yes, it is. He's painted the line. 30 love. Very good start. Zverev is going to challenge it, though. Let's see whether he's correct. Yeah, apologies for the delay as well. It's just because Djokovic was being presented with the year-end #1 trophy, so he secured that after beating Holger Rune yesterday. Great match that was as well. The first 2 sets, anyway, were very, very good. And yeah, the third set, a little bit of a letdown from Rune, but you know what? He's still putting in a good performance. So into the net from Alcaraz as the challenge was unsuccessful from Zverev. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the forehand of Zverev. Backhand down the middle from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here. Good depth from Alcaraz. Cross court then goes line. Forehand cross from Zverev. Forehand to forehand here now. Alcaraz goes long though. Just extending too much on that forehand. The third 15. Zverev looks to be striking more pretty cleanly. A big indicator of how he's feeling the ball is how loopy his ground strokes are. If you think that, especially the forehand, if the forehand's a really loopy cross court, then you know, okay, he's kind of not feeling it as much as he could. But in that exchange, he was hitting it pretty cleanly through the court. Good serve into the forehand of Zverev. Great depth, is it? No, I thought it was. I thought he clipped the baseline with the forehand down the middle, but the chair umpire says to Zverev, no, just up, but this much she overrules it. So 40-15, and Zverev won't challenge it, I don't think. So 2 game points here for Alcaraz. Yeah, Robert in the chat as well. Hey, Robert. Matt as well. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Serve out wide into the forehand of Zverev. Again, the return just long. I mean, he's hitting it quite cleanly, just a little bit too much on it, overcooking it slightly. And it's a pretty straightforward hold for Carlos Alcaraz. Good start from the Spaniard. I did doubt his credentials for indoor hardcore matches, but we'll see. We'll see how he gets on. I predicted Medvedev and Rublev to make it out of this group. Interested to see how the match later on goes, which will be covered by David tomorrow. Sorry, David, today even. Will be Rublev Medvedev in the evening. Drew says, Nole plays for our sins, Joe, you're forgiven. My guy had his day in the sun. I got to accept change. Yeah, exactly. The tattoo of Rafa is just hilarious. What is it, of his face or something? Serve into the backhand of Alcaraz, deep down the middle of the backhand. Backhand to backhand. Alcaraz comes to the net. Volleys into the net, though. Not a bad option, to be honest. I don't think Zverev was expecting him to rush the net like that, especially approaching the Zverev backhand. Volley wasn't super difficult, just didn't execute it well enough. So 15 love. Max is wondering if he's going to play during the Australian summer. That is the plan for Rafa, but I don't know. We'll see. Great serve out wide from Zverev. Now we're going to see a lot of this. And the question is going to be, how can Alcaraz deal with these massive serves from Zverev? Is he going to be able to return a lot of them into court and make Zverev play in the return games? I was a little bit doubtful of it. His return position is not on the baseline. It's also not super far back. It's kind of in between. So he's not really committing to staying really far forward. He's also not committing to being super far back either. Of a neutral return position here. On second serve, he is closest to the baseline for this second serve return. Right on the baseline, and that's a double fault from Zverev. It's gone wide of the tee. So that is 30-15 Zverev. Interested to see, by the way, whether Alcaraz is able to really make those second serve returns count. 30-15. So into the backhand of Alcaraz. The backhand is in very short though. Forehand cross from Zverev. And Alcaraz tries to just defensively on the stretch hit that forehand lob back into play. Goes long, so 40-15. Rob says, "Sweet home Alabama." Lord, I'm coming home to you, fair enough. I hate that song, says Joe, fair enough. Tennessee like sangrin. Yeah. True. Guys, remember to hit that like button, please, as well, if you haven't done so already. Good serve on the tee from Zverev. Backhand on the line is beautifully struck. Wow, great serve, backhand combo there from Zverev. Alcaraz making a couple of returns, nothing really, though, that could hurt Zverev or even trouble him. Mainly defensive returns, trying to get it back into play. Zverev getting it done. The single double fault, just stopping him from holding to love. Something to look out for, of course. We're always on double fault watch when it comes to Zverev. Texas for me, says Robert. Yeah. Let's get it on, says Juice. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Robert singing. Love it. Oh, second serve into the forehand of Zverev. Forehand to forehand. Down the line goes Zverev. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Good depth from both players here. Slice down the line from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand. Alcaraz's forehand's misfiring a little bit. He's extended it long quite a few times early in these exchanges. Love 15. I'm a down under neighbor. Yeah, you are, aren't you, Juice? Yeah. I'm very interested into the demographic of this channel, and whenever I look at it at the analytics, it always surprises me. We've got a much younger audience on podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, etc., than we do on YouTube, which I would have thought it would be the other way around. I would have thought that actually a lot of people would, yeah, would actually be tuning in who are younger on YouTube, and if they're older, they'd be listening to the podcast versions. But yeah, it's not the case. Forehand to forehand here, and Alcaraz at the net. Oh, Zverev. That was a good forehand to have made it very awkward for Alcaraz. Had to hit the volley at ankle height. Tried to pull off what would have been an exquisite volley on the backhand side. Love 30 here. Alcaraz in trouble. Lincoln Park. Yeah, I love Lincoln Park. Sam says, "Hello, Fazan. Who do you think is going to win?" I picked Zverev before the match, so I'm going to stick with Zverev. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's even straight sets. I know that sounds weird to say, and Alcaraz could easily prove me wrong, but I've got a feeling about this. I think Zverev indoors on a fast hard court is a real proposition, a real hard proposition. But let's see. Let's see. 15-30, good serve out wide from Alcaraz. The Zverev forehand finds the net. Serve into the forehand of Zverev. Very loopy form, very short. Oh no, Alcaraz has made an absolute meal of that. A very short, loopy return from Zverev. Alcaraz goes drop shot, tips top of the net cord, and it actually ricochets wide. So it's two breakpoint opportunities here for Alexander Zverev early in this first set. Rob says most people in Texas don't know what tennis is. I also have a 30 seconds to master too. Fair enough. Serve into the body of Zverev, but it is long. So second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Zverev. Decent depth down the middle. Forehand to forehand here. A lot of topspin from both players here. It's almost like a clay court, although Zverev flattens out that forehand cross court now. Backhand down the middle. Forehand into in from Alcaraz off balance. I mean, it's a bizarre forehand. As he's hitting it, he's moving. It just looks so awkward. And he drags it wide. So the early break does go to Zverev. 2-1 here. 9 minutes gone in the first set. And well, unfortunately, what I thought would come to pass is currently happening. He is he is struggling on these indoor hard courts with the pace. He just looks a little bit rushed, in all honesty. Looks a little bit rushed, doesn't quite know how to handle the pace of the courts, and also they seem to have quite a bit of pop on them as well, these courts. So the bounce is a little bit higher than maybe expected, but it's quick through the court. And someone like Zverev who hits a pretty heavy topspin ball might not be the easiest to also combat. But the serve is the biggest issue for Alcaraz here in terms of how does he return that Zverev serve. We'll see. Was it actually or Dallas would have been better than Fort Worth. Fort Worth is completely different than Texas. Sorry, than Dallas even. Gosh, no, talk properly. Yeah, Dallas. They have a tournament there, don't they? They have a 500 level event, which is exactly what Matt's saying. But I didn't really think that was a smart move, giving Dallas a 500 level event and getting rid of Atlanta. Atlanta is more of a tennis town. Yeah, Anthony will be really disappointed because lives relatively near Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. And he also did and went on behalf of the channel as media. So we were credentialed for Atlanta last year, and was it this year actually? No, it would have been this year. Would have been this year. And yeah, he got some cool interviews with Taylor Fritz and others. So yeah, he really really enjoyed it and said it was a great tournament. So I'll take his word for it. So Zverev looking to consolidate the break here at 2-1. Serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Massive serve from Zverev. Rushes the backhand of Alcaraz. Only find the net. He's really struggling here to find his rhythm, Alcaraz. Serve out wide is. Ooh, the call was in, so it will be an ace if it was in. Alcaraz has challenged it. Let's see. Though says, unfortunately, I'm on YouTube dancing on stage with Jared in 2018. Quite embarrassing, but I did get a kiss. Oh, really? Right, Joe, you need to share that video so we can have a look at it. That's quite funny. Love it. The reason it's just clipped the outside of the line of the service box, so 30 love. Do I just type in Joe Gan, Jared Leto, and it'll come up? 30 love Zverev here. Looking very comfortable on serve at the moment, Zverev. Serve out wide, forehand again into the net. He's struggling. 2 unreturnables and 1 ace. Wow. 11 of the last 13 points to Alexander Zverev. The start has been very strong from the German. 3 game points here to hold to love. Serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Short. Didn't hit it very well, that forehand return, but made it at least. Backhand miss from Zverev, so unforced error there from the German. 2 game points here for Zverev. Serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Decent return this time. Slice cross court from Zverev. Backhand line. Forehand rush from Alcaraz cross court, but makes it. Forehand to forehand here. Now again. Shanks the forehand. goes long from Alcaraz. He just does not look comfortable with the pace of the court at the moment. I just feel that sometimes his take back is a little bit too long. Someone like Runa is a really good example, actually. If you watched him yesterday against Djokovic, he's happy at times to just take the forehand or back it on the half volley, knowing that, okay, I'm being rushed here. So I just need to make sure that I get down low, have a solid base, and just redirect. Alcaraz is almost, I have to kind of hit with either heavy topspin or pace with the court. And sometimes what happens is when he tries to go for those larger cuts of the ball, it just means that his timing has to be that much more perfect. That was better from him. Good forehand. Crouching down, almost took it on the half volley really well. Struck in terms of his timing. But again, he then tries to go into with the forehand, and again, it goes long. Mm. Yeah, definitely struggling, I think, just to find the correct timing and consistency on these courts at the moment, anyway. Last 15. It says, I'm going to the video, Joe. I wouldn't know where to look for it, to be fair. Robert says, this is a surprising start. Yeah, it is. Well, actually, no, it isn't. To me, it isn't to me, in all honesty. I could be wrong. All interesting. So, serve out wide will be an ace, but Zverev is challenging it. So, looking to see whether it's a fault. Let's have a look. It is in. It's at the outside of the box. Great. Great serve. Ace number one for Alcaraz of the day. 15. Joe says, it's me and my 86-year-old mum on stage. She steals the show. It's called Grandma Alabama, and it's 8 minutes long. Be kind. I'm 60 pounds lighter now. Fair enough. So that wide. It's an ace from Alcaraz. 30-15. Rob, I don't think this is a huge shock. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Good serve, though, from Alcaraz. 30-15. Found a good serve out wide. This time he goes down the tee into the forehand of Zverev, and the forehand goes long. So 40-15. Solid service game so far from Alcaraz. Interestingly, as well, you probably would have noticed that Alcaraz is predominantly going into the forehand return of Zverev, and that's because I think it's pretty clear that Zverev's backhand return is better than his forehand return. And so a lot of players will target the forehand return of Zverev. As Alcaraz just stood there again, goes out wide with the serve. Forehand goes long from Zverev. So 3-2 Alcaraz. He's still a breakdown, but he's in touching distance. Yeah, very interesting. Right, so I gotta do, I gotta do. Okay, right, so Max in the house. Matt says you have to remember before the injury last year, Zverev was challenging for the number one ranking. Robert says I remember. It's true. That's true. The only famous people I've met is Jared Leto, Jeff Gordon, and Bob Seger. Nice. Serve out wide is a good one from Zverev. Comes forward, goes backhand cross. He's at the net, lets it bounce weirdly. Then goes volley. Alcaraz going to get there. Oh, Alcaraz gets to that one as well. What a lob! Oh, that's just vintage Carlos Alcaraz. Unbelievable. Zverev wasn't very clinical at the net, but he made Alcaraz run all over the place there. And in true Alcaraz fashion, finishes it off with a trademark lob. Beautifully done. Oh, I mean, that's phenomenal from Alcaraz. Turn it. I tell you what, that's the type of point that he needs to get some confidence into him. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. Forehand cross from Alcaraz now. Forehand to forehand. Steps in. Goes drop shot. Oh, beautifully executed. Wow. Serve out wide is long from Zverev. Second serve coming up. Casey in the house. Hey, Casey, how you doing? Love 30 here. Alcaraz looking to make a move here to break back. Forehand is in. Great depth from Alcaraz down the middle. Forehand on the line is big as well. Slice into the net from Alcaraz. Wow. Sorry, into the net from Zverev even. Love 43. Break point opportunities here for Alcaraz to get the break back. This would be a very impressive return game from Alcaraz if he was to get the break back here. Zverev's going to have to dig deep at love 40. Served on the tee is a big one. Forehand is in. Zverev steps in. Oh, he misses the forehand. That's a bad miss. Takes a forehand on the rise. Lasers it wide. Trying to go cross court. So he breaks to love Alcaraz as they trade. Well, they didn't trade breaks actually. They are finally back on serve, but Zverev broke earlier in the set. So impressive game from Alcaraz. Just pushed Zverev a little bit, and he obliged and said, "Yeah, fine. I'm happy to give you the break back." Didn't stand firm enough there, Zverev. Casey says, "Vamos." Yeah. All good serve out wide from Alcaraz. Then goes forehand long. There's a good from Zverev on the forehand. A little bit predictable from Alcaraz because he served, as I said, to the forehand a lot. So again, he goes to the forehand, and again, Zverev picking it and goes deep with the forehand return, cross court, rushes Alcaraz's forehand, goes long with the +1 shot. So love 15 needs to be careful, needs to mix up that first serve Alcaraz. This time, though, again trying to go into the forehand, and again it looked like Zverev was going to get there with plenty of time to spare. Second serve. Oh, it's gone long. So double fault. Love 30. Both players struggling on serve at the moment. Bizarrely as well. These are perfect conditions for serving. No wind, no sun, no outdoor conditions or factors. It's all indoors, perfect still conditions. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, really, for servers. There's no real excuse to not be serving, in my opinion, anyway, at least 70% first serves in. Vamos, says Casey. Yeah, see, makes sense. Joss was huge at one point. Nice comeback, Carlos, says Joe. Indeed. Second serve here into the backhand of Zverev. Good depth down the middle. Then goes backhand to backhand here with Alcaraz. Slice from Carlitos. Backhand cross from Zverev. Backhand to backhand again. Good depth. Slice down the line from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand now. Forehand on the line from Zverev. Backhand down the middle from Alcaraz is very short. Goes backhand down the middle again. It's not very good at all. It's very, very pedestrian from Alcaraz. He gets punished with the inside forehand from Zverev. It's a clean, clean winner. Love 43 break points to get that break back. The two backhands from Alcaraz down the middle were just so average. No real depth, no real pace on them. Just sat up nicely for Zverev. And the Spaniard got punished. So a chance now here for Zverev. 3 break point opportunities to get that break back. Will serve into the body. Backhand goes long from Zverev. Pretty good serve. I like that from Alcaraz. Smart serve into the body. And return is missed. So 15-40 here. Still has to save 2 break points though, Alcaraz. Zverev, by the way, in a black t-shirt and I want to say beige shorts, maybe. So that wide forehand is shanked from Zverev. Oh dear. If he doesn't break here, he needs to be. I mean, he needs to be a lot better on return. 30-40, breakpoint opportunity still. Matt says, when I was doing journalism full time, I met or interviewed Barack Obama, Sean Alexander, Gail Sayers from the Bears, Heath Schuler, the band, Mercy Me, NBA players, Ty Lawson, and Nolan Smith, and others. Wow. I mean, I think interviewing Barack Obama is very impressive. Forehand long from Zverev. I mean, he knows that the serve's coming to his forehand. Alcaraz has barely gone into the backhand on serve, so he knows it's coming, and yet he still missed that forehand return. He's got to do better there. The forehand goes long, so that's 3 break points saved from Alcaraz. We're at juice. Zverev will be disappointed to say the least. Alcaraz, though, holding firm here. Serve is long from Alcaraz. His toss, by the way, is all over the place, Alcaraz, and it's very deliberate when he's going to hit a slice serve or kick serve or flat serve. You can tell by his toss. He needs to find a toss that can work for all serves. That's what the best servers on tour have. They don't necessarily have multiple different tosses for different serves. They have one toss where they can hit multiple different types of serve off. As he makes the mistake on the +1 shot, Alcaraz. So it's another breakpoint opportunity for Zverev. Breakpoint opportunity number 4. Can he finally take it? Serve into the forehand of Zverev. Alcaraz is going to challenge that. That looked absolutely. I mean, that looked well long in my book. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It is long. So second serve. To be fair, it wasn't well long. It was long, but not as much as I thought. Second serve. Zverev needs to make this count, surely. Backhand cross. Forehand into in is big from Alcaraz. Zverev gets there, though. Very short forehand cross. Massive forehand cross court from Alcaraz. Comes to the net. Zverev tries to slap it on the stretch, that forehand to pass Alcaraz line. Only can find the net. So juice. Another breakpoint saved. Very impressive. It is juice. Zverev's knocking on the door, but Alcaraz keeps on shutting it. Great return from Zverev there. Get the baseline forehand though from Alcaraz. He's starting to hit the ball a lot cleaner here, especially on the forehand, finding some rhythm. Forehand to forehand, and Zverev blinks first, finds the net. Serve down the tee from Alcaraz forehand into the net from Zverev. A very good hold in the end. Wowzers. Zverev will be disappointed. 4 opportunities there to get the break back. A nudge in front, it would have been a very big break of serve because Zverev would then have the chance to go 5-3 up and becomes harder and harder for Alcaraz. Instead, holds firm 4-3 now. Zverev under pressure on his serve. Okay. Okay. Ace is 3-1. Interesting, actually. Alcaraz has hit 3 aces and Zverev only 1 so far. You'd expect it to be the other way around. Guys, remember to that like button, please, as well, if you haven't done so already, and do subscribe if you're new. Great to have you guys on, as always, of course. Even Stevens here. Well, it's on serve anyway. Zverev looking to make even Stevens again. Music's been pretty good, I think, in this tournament. Decent. Decent tunes on. Joe says, hit that like, please. Yeah, please do. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. You guys in the US chat. I can't really input because I never lived in the US. I don't know much about the States, to be fair, or geographies in the US. Great serve on the tee from Zverev. Massive first serve. 15 love. Unreturnable. Alcaraz gets a racket on it, but can only blaze it into the stands. Serve down the tee is a beautifully struck ace from Zverev. Paints the line. 30 love. This time goes out wide. Forehand from Alcaraz finds the net. Walks back to the ad corner. Almost in a little bit of frustration, I think, more than anything. First serve points won 71% for Zverev. 87% for Alcaraz, by the way. Serve out wide is a big one. Backhand is in. But the forehand to forehand here now. Slice from Alcaraz. Oh, that's a poor attempt at a drop shot from Alcaraz. Bizarre. Into the rally, and then Alcaraz. It's a very ambitious shot to hit in the first place. That game was just over a minute. Whizzed through that to love, and Alcaraz could have done a little bit in that point. I guess at 40 love down, you're thinking, well, not really much I can do here. But I actually disagree because he was love 40 down in his previous service game and he managed to hold. So I get it's a return game, but still. Serve into the backhand now, Zverev. Short return. Drop shot from Alcaraz is going to be too good. It is beautifully executed. Drop shot from Alcaraz. As I like to say, Bazan special, but let's be honest, it's really an Alcaraz special. Great disguise from Alcaraz. Just cushions the ball beautifully. A lot of backspin as well. Crazy. Yeah, Casey says we're talking about the US Bristol Fazan. Yeah, exactly. That's what I could see. I was like, oh, interesting. Now, I don't see from Alcaraz the big serve paints the line again. 30 love. I did say if he was to be super competitive in this tournament, he'd need to serve well. His stats don't make pretty reading in comparison to the other guys in this tournament in terms of his serving ability, serving stats. So yeah, he needs to max that out. That's for sure, in my opinion, to have a chance in this tournament of winning it. That is second serve here, double fault, big double fault as well. Just kind of fires it into the net. So 30-15. The weather here is I'm supposed to be playing tennis later actually. and the weather is interesting to say the least. It was initially supposed to rain the whole day, and there's like storm warnings here in the UK, but it's now saying it's going to be sunny for the rest of the day, but it's very, very windy. Like 25, 26, 27 kilometer per hour winds. So that wide from Alcaraz. Zverev can't make the return. He's complaining about something. I don't know what he's complaining about. What's going on? Not sure what he's saying. Maybe he thinks it's a let. Zverev not happy about something. Oh, little drop volley from Alcaraz. It's not good enough. What a pass from Zverev. Wow, the drop volley from Alcaraz is actually pretty good. Zverev, great wheels on him there. Put across beautifully. Serve volley attempt, and it wasn't a bad one from Alcaraz. It's spinning away from Zverev, that forehand volley. And the backhand pass is exquisite, 40-30. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Max says, come on, Carlos, win the game on your serve, yeah. Yep. Matt says it was 80 degrees here last week. Very red this time of year. Still pretty warm in the 60s. Nice. Degree Fahrenheit means nothing to me, by the way. I only speak in Celsius. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it means it's pretty warm. As a forehand from Alcaraz into and finds the net. So juice, 4 all and 40 all, or juices, we like to call it. Looks very aesthetically pleasing on the scoreboard, doesn't it? So Alcaraz blows a game point, which means Zverev can try and push it. And this is a big, big game because Zverev manages to break it and he'll then serve for the set. Every game now in this set is so pivotal. Yeah, I agree with Matthew here. This tournament is by far Zverev's best opportunity to register another W over Carlos. Yeah, and even up the head-to-head, I agree, and that's why I picked him because I just thought the conditions would be, yeah, more suited to him. Does that bridge the level in quality? Let's see. Second serve into the forehand of Zverev. That's such a poor miss on the forehand return from Zverev. If he plays like that, he's not going to win. He needs to find that level that he had at the start of this set. Look at that. Inserts return quality 5.8 for Zverev. That is poor, especially for someone who, generally speaking, is actually a very good returner. Alcaraz up at 7.6. That's out of 10. So out wide from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here. Great forehand from Alcaraz into it and then goes backhand cross. Backhand on the stretch from Zverev. Good depth. Oh, Alcaraz tries to find an angle. He misses it cross court, so we're back to juice. Yelena in the chat saying something about Zverev. I have no idea what that means, but fair enough. Matthew says, unfortunately for Sasha, he's not exhibiting the the serving level of 2 years ago when he won the title. Yeah, I mean, that was a really high level, wasn't it? To be fair. Serve out wide. Forehand is into the net from Zverev. Advantage Alcaraz. Zverev looking at his boxing. I mean, look, this is poor from Zverev. I would like to see how many times Alcaraz has gone into the forehand of Zverev on serve. Yeah, the amount of times he's missed the return is just crazy to say. Serve into forehand of Zverev. Down the middle, good depth. Forehand to forehand here now. Goes down the lines, very massive forehand line. Then goes cross court, big again. Great pick up from Zverev. And Alcaraz defending well here with now at neutral. Forehand down the middle from Zverev. Goes cross court. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz is big. Backhand cross from Sasha. Slice down the line from Alcaraz. Forehand into the net from Zverev. Alcaraz holds 5-4. Wow. Carlos take this game on your serve now. He did. He did. Right. So 5-4. I have to say that's very impressive from Alcaraz. Stuck in there. He's definitely starting to get into this match and starting to get a feel for the court. And Max says would be nice to see Sinner defeat Novak. We'll see. Yes, unlikely in honesty. I have a feeling that the Sinner Runa match is going to decide who gets through that group. I don't see Tsitsipas beating either of them in honesty. So we'll see. But Tsitsipas plays Runa first tomorrow, and then we've got Djokovic versus Sinner. Djokovic Sinner will be covered by Anthony. In the day Tsitsipas Runa, I think I'll probably be able to do that one, so I'll do that one. Tonight we've got Medvedev versus Rublev. I'm actually picking Rublev to get the win, and yeah, that will be covered by David. Max, I still think Novak is going to win. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's very hard to pick against Novak Djokovic at the moment these days, especially given on his record on hard courts this year. 33-1 is his record on hard courts, or 34-1 it'll be now. It's only lost to Daniel Medvedev, and it wasn't in the slam. It was in a yeah, it was in a hard court. I think he actually where was it actually? I'm trying to think. I don't remember where it was now. Robert says Anthony will be amped up. Yeah, he will be because he loves Sinner. He's a massive fan of Sinner, and obviously he has a lot of respect for Djokovic as well. He really likes Djokovic, so he'll be loving that. He'll be hoping that Sinner is competitive. If Sinner gets destroyed, he might be a little bit down the dumps if it's like a complete dismantling of the Italian. Great serve in the tee from Zverev, unreturnable, 15 love. Interesting to see as well what the crowd does because the crowd, generally speaking, loves Djokovic in Italy. He speaks Italian. They love him. There's a affinity between Serbs and Italians. But obviously, Sinner is the home favorite in Turin. So I imagine they're going to be more in favor of Sinner potentially, especially given that you probably expect Djokovic to make it through, even if he were to lose to Sinner. He's probably going to beat Tsitsipas in the next match. I don't know. We'll see. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. If backhand finds a net from Zverev, 15-0. It would be interesting if Runa beats Tsitsipas and then Djokovic beats Sinner, that means that everyone's on one win apart from Sinner, who's on two. Then if Runa beats Sinner and Djokovic beats Tsitsipas, then Djokovic, Sinner, and Runa all on two wins. And I think it comes down to a number of games won, I think it is. That would be exciting. But anyway, serve out wide from Zverev is an ace, 30-15. Ace number three for Zverev. That's three service aces apiece, both himself and Alcaraz. Matthew says, Fazan, who are you tipping for this evening's encounter? I think the smart money is on Medvedev, but I'm actually going for Rublev. I think the conditions suit Medvedev more, but I've actually liked how Rublev, sorry, has even played on the indoor hard courts recently. I think he's looked quite good. He served well, especially. Great serve out wide from Zverev, unreturnable. So 40-15. Looks like it's going to be a long first set. Max says, do you think Darren Cahill is a factor with Sinner in terms of beating Novak? Maybe, maybe. Robert says, Max, unfortunately, I agree with you. Yeah. Serve goes wide from Zverev. Second serve coming up. Matthew says, if Novak shows the level of yesterday, then he beats Sinner. I think Runa is harder for Novak. I agree. Especially, yeah, matchup wise, it is all about if Novak has a letdown post 3 hour match and now world number one secure. Yeah, maybe. Although he said, didn't he, a couple of days ago that he's going to win the ATP finals, so he's very much determined and very, very, I think, one track minded in his focus of winning this tournament. As Alcaraz goes wide with the backhand to 5-all. Zverev serving that was to stay in the set did very well throughout it. Joe says heading to the gym, but I'll be listening. Nice. Enjoy. Let us know what you're doing in the gym. Is it cardio? Is it weights? What is it? Always interested. Max says, I didn't max because it didn't matter at Wimbledon. Mm, yeah, good workout. I'm in the side team too, says Casey. Serve out wide. Thing is, I just think he's just so good right now. What happens is people are just it's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, second serve here. Into the backhand of Zverev. Goes down the middle. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. It's slice from Alcaraz. Cross court. Slice from Zverev. It's short. Forehand into win from Alcaraz. Comes to net. Volleys. Very deep into court. Wow. Volleys beautifully. Ends up being a forehand winner on the volley. 15 love. Da-da-da. Max says, Robert, I'm wishing good luck for Anthony and Sinner too. I always hope though. Max's Joe is like, let's get physical, physical, let's get physical. Okay, he says, hope you're right, Fazan. Right about what? Right about what? Yeah, I mean, look, Sinner needs to use the crowd. He's going to need to come out and play lights out tennis, and that's the only real chance he has. He's never beaten Djokovic before. Good deep return down the middle from Zverev, forehand to forehand. This time goes down the middle. Great forehand though, down the line from Alcaraz. Zverev tries to pass him very, very ambitiously down the line. Misses it. 30 love. Well, it says it will make for good streaming, Max. It will, yeah. It will. It will indeed. Hopefully he doesn't have any issues with the internet. I know he struggles sometimes with that. So fingers crossed. Matthew says, Fazan, what is the level of both players in this match? Good or uncharacteristic unforced errors? A little bit of a mix. I think yesterday it was an 8 out of 10, I would have said, Runa versus Djokovic. This one is more like 6.5 right now. There's been some flashes of 8, but also some flashes of 5 in terms of level, uncharacteristic errors, and also flashes of, yeah, some brilliance. That was the latter because that was a great serve out wide from Zverev, and then forehand line is beautifully struck. Winners, by the way, 7 apiece, but Alcaraz has hit 12 unforced errors to Zverev 6. But we're still all even here. Serve down the tee is good from Alcaraz. Deep return down the middle from Zverev. Drop shot from Alcaraz. It's not good enough though. Zverev gets there. It's a great little dink down the line, and he puts away the smash. That was very good from Zverev. Alcaraz going for the Fazan special, not quite. There's a great little sliding backhand dink down the line. Actually, so deep into court that it rushed Alcaraz. Had to scramble for that and could only lob it up in the air. Ended up being an easy overhead for Zverev. Puts it away easily. 30. And Max says, "Oh yeah, also hoping Anthony's internet is up to par tomorrow." Agreed. Yeah, I think it'll be cool for Rublev to be Medi. Agreed. I do too. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz comes forward. Volley opportunity. Does he put it away? Nope. Drop shot though. He's gonna surely drop volley. Does, yeah, beautifully executed drop volley. Wow, that was good. That was good from Alcaraz. Very, very impressive. One of the best drop volleys in the game. Great touch. Matt says, "Who is the first match tomorrow?" The first match tomorrow is, if I'm not mistaken. No, I do know. Tsitsipas versus Runa, and then the evening match is Djokovic versus Sinner. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Zverev. Goes cross court. Slice down the line from Alcaraz. A little forehand slice from Zverev. Backhand to backhand here. Forehand into win from Alcaraz. And the forehand goes long. 6-5. 6-5 Alcaraz. So Alcaraz guarantees himself at least a tiebreaker. Zverev looking to stay in this set. The best he can do is a tiebreaker. Worst he can do is get broken here and concede the set. So wow, crowd loving it. Carlitos in the crowd. There's There's 2 women, they've got one's got Carl on their shirt, the other's got Ethos. Oh, it says, "Hasn't Medi owned Runa head-to-head?" I don't think so, they're not playing tomorrow, it's Runa versus Tsitsipas in the day, it's Rublev versus Medi tonight. I can check that for you. I think it's 1 apiece, I wanna say. That's 2 apiece, maybe? 1 apiece, I was right, 1 apiece. Yeah. Lex says, "Konnichiwa." Konnichiwa, Lexi. Hello, Fazan and Fazan's fans. Hi, Lexi, how you doing? Oh, Medi Rublev, yeah, yeah. I think it's like 7-2 or something. Backhand to backhand. But Rublev beat him at the ATP finals last year. So he beat him on this surface last year in 3 sets. And I think he's been playing better tennis this year. I think he's a more improved player. I wouldn't necessarily. I don't think Medvedev's improved. I think he's still very good on hard court. But wouldn't necessarily say he's better. I think Rublev is. Massive, by the way, forehand from Alcaraz just now. Huge forehand cross court. 167 kilometers per hour. That's like over 100 mile per hour. Forehand, absolute rocket. Love 15. Zverev misses his first, so he's under pressure here. Forehand into out from Alcaraz. Comes forward, dinks the volley into the backhand corner. Smash moving backwards. We're back to neutral. Drop shot. Zverev should get there, but he can only dink it wide. Love 30. Zverev under trouble. Under trouble? Under pressure and in trouble. Served on a tee is massive from Zverev. Alcaraz cannot get a racket on it. Or he can get a racket on it, but he can't get it back into play. 15-30. Served on the tee. On the stretch goes Alcaraz down the middle of the forehand. Forehand to forehand. Great return there, by the way, on the stretch. Then goes forehand to forehand again. Down the line goes Zverev. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Very short from Zverev. Alcaraz comes forward. Zverev tries to whip the forehand to pass Alcaraz. He doesn't. 15-40. 2 breakpoint opportunities here. 2 set points for Alcaraz. I think if Alcaraz takes his first set, I think he wins in straight sets. That's what I'm thinking. Zverev mentally is not as strong as someone like Aruna. From what I've seen, I don't see him winning the second set if Alcaraz wins this first one. Zverev, by the way, has had a lot of chances in this first set. You could argue that he should probably be the one that would have been a breakup anyway at this stage, but instead Alcaraz is the one that finds himself with 2 set points. Serve out wide is missed from Alcaraz, is it? Oh, sorry, first serve is missed from Zverev even, or is it? So the serve is out, second serve to be delivered by the German. Big opportunity here for Alcaraz. 2 break-in set points. Massive serve down the tee from Zverev. 30-40. Ace number 4 for Zverev. This is what I like about the ATP finals. Most of them are 3 setters. Yeah, agreed. Would be nice to see Carlos going $1 million baby in this tournament. Don't know what that means. Force the finals, says Robert. Yeah, I agreed. Like Hilary Swank. Like I still like best of 5 for slams. Lexi, sorry, I still like best of five for slams. Yeah, I think Lexi's trying to say that rather than she likes best of three, that because it's the top eight players, we see a lot of three-set matches. So, or matches that go the distance because the level's so high and it's between all the best players in the world. So you get close matches. Great serve that was from Zverev, unreturnable. He saves two break and set points. Big, big points from Zverev. He should take confidence from that. If he holds here and takes to a tiebreaker, he takes the momentum going into that tiebreaker. Serve down the tee, backhand is in from Alcaraz. A good return on the stretch. Slice from Alcaraz now. Backhand cross from Zverev. Slice down the line from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Zverev. Forehand down the line from Zverev again. Goes backhand cross. Zverev, big backhand. Great defensive work from Alcaraz. And Zverev makes the mistake. It's an unforced error. Shanks the forehand. Advantage Alcaraz. Matthew says when it gets to 5 all or 6-5, is any neutral that isn't disappointing if we don't see a tiebreaker? Yeah, I agree. Ashley says, hello everyone. Hey Ashley, how you doing? Hey Mano. Max Carlos don't fumble the two break points he did. There's another chance. Oh, jeez. I'm driving but listening, says Joe. Nice, nice. Enjoy your drive. Another set point here for Alcaraz. Can Zverev sort him away with a big first serve here? Well, he finds the first serve, but the return's in. Backhand to backhand. Great backhand cross from Alcaraz. Slice from Zverev. Massive forehand into in from Alcaraz. Goes, oh! It was a massive forehand into in. Came to the net. Had a chance to finish off the point of the net, and he misses the volley. Goes for a little deft drop volley and directs it too wide. Finds the tram lines with it. Very interesting. Lexi says, yes, Fazan, that's what I meant. Congrats, Ashley and Team Canada. Layla, woo woo. Yeah, played really well, didn't she? Rockstar. Okay, juice here. Four. Oh, massive serve out wide from Zverev. Advantage to the German. He's just saved 3 breaking set points. This would be a clutch hold if he manages to hold in the end, honestly. Because there's been some tough, tough points as well where I've been quite impressed with Alcaraz returning in those first serves, but yeah, we'll see. See if he can close it out. Sergio an ace. Oh, that is absolutely clutch from Zverev. Bang, bang. 2 aces. We're into a tiebreaker. 3 set points saved from Zverev. He was 15-40 down. Very impressive. Sean says we can't have Zverev in the semis, please. I don't think he will be. I think it will be Medvedev and or no, sorry, and Alcaraz slash Rublev. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think Zverev will beat Medvedev, and I don't think Zverev will beat Rublev as well. I have a feeling. That's my predictions anyway. I think it could be Alcaraz, but we'll see. Good serve from Alcaraz into the body of Zverev, mixing it up. Doesn't go into the forehand. One love Alcaraz. What are your predictions, by the way, for this tiebreak? I'm going to go. I'm going to read. It's really up to how well Zverev serves. If he serves well, I think he wins the tiebreak. I'm going to go 7-5 Zverev. So out wide from Zverev, backhand into the net from Alcaraz, 1-1. It's like the Davis Cup, the Beijing Cup. Beijing King Cup, even, sorry. 7-4 Alcaraz says Lexi. Alcaraz wins 7-4 says Matthew as well. Okay. 7-5 Alcaraz says Robert. So all of you going for Alcaraz. So good serve out wide from Zverev. Alcaraz can't make it back into play. 2-1 Zverev. So no mini breaks yet. Okay, 1-2 here. Alcaraz serving. He's got two service points incoming. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Zverev. Backhand to backhand. Goes down the line. Oh, the call is that. It looked out. He's going to challenge it. I think that's out. I think that's out. Let's see. It's worth a challenge, I guess, because if it's in, it's a mini break. Oh, he's just missed it. 2-all. 2 was it was there. The backhand line was there. Didn't quite execute it well enough. 1 hour gone in this first set. Masters Laver Cup is more like the Ryder Cup in golf. It would be nice to see the women do a Laver Cup, agreed. Or they could do a mixed one, maybe, I guess. Or, yeah, all the women do it. Carlos letting Zverev get into his head. Maybe. I don't think so. I think we'll see. We'll see. Right. So, no mini breaks yet. 2-all here. Alcaraz serving. Second serve. Opportunity here for Zverev to attack on the return point, and he tries to, but he goes long with the forehand return. His forehand return has been so poor today, honestly. I get that it's the weaker of his returns when it comes to comparing his forehand and backhand return, but it's been woeful at times, that forehand return. He's missed so many of them. We've seen shanks, we've seen forehand returns go long, into the net, go wide. I mean, yeah, it's been crazy to watch, in all honesty. Especially off the second serve. That's been the biggest issue, I think, for me. So much time on it, yet he's still missing it. Third on the tee from Zverev. Very short return from Alcaraz. Little lob. And Zverev hits a backhand smash. Backhand to the line from Alcaraz is massive. A little bit of fortune there from Alcaraz. A very short return, but he did really well. Zverev in an awkward position and can't capitalize on it. Instead, Alcaraz finds a massive backhand line there. And he gets a little mini break. So 4-2 at the changeover. So many cups are confusing, says Lexi. Yes, true. It's true. Actually looking good in blue, says Juice. In blue? I don't get it. I don't get it. Fair enough. Like says, hey, Juicy, good day to you all. Yeah. Yeah, United Cup is mixed. That's true. It'll soon be replaced by Master Saudi Cup. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So the serve was out wide from Zverev forehand. It was long from Alcaraz. He's challenging it. He thinks he's clipped the baseline. Let's see. Let's see. Still very miffed as to why they don't have automatic line calls at the WTA and the ATP finals. But anyways, is what it is, I guess. And it is out. Just not by much, to be fair. I can see why he, yeah, I can see why he challenged that though. Oh, poor from Zverev. Alcaraz comes to the net, and Zverev has an opportunity there to pass him, and he doesn't. He doesn't pass him. He blazes the forehand wide. Well, Sardonetti's a big first serve, comes forward, Alcaraz goes drop shot. Zverev's not going to get there. He does, but it's an easy put away for Alcaraz. 6-3. Oh, easy as you like. Who said 7-4? That's looking very realistic right now. Say hi, Max. Say hi to Lexi for me. that means Juice is blocked by Lexi. Hilarious. This is I don't know who's playing better because I don't have the live match in the tiebreaker. So I guess both are playing at their best. Not at their best, to be fair, but they're playing at and even enough level that they're in the tiebreak. But Alcaraz is playing this tiebreak better. Because I'm the moderator, Wrenchlow. What have I done? Well, am I? What have I moderated? I mean, Juice said Ashley looks good in blue, or looking good in blue, but Ashley's picture, she's not in anything blue. So I don't know. Maybe I missed something, inside joke or something. That's cool, Matt. Backhand to backhand, slice from Alcaraz down the middle, forehand into out from Zverev, backhand to backhand again. He's got 3 set points. Alcaraz backhand line from Zverev, steps in, goes forehand line, comes to the net, volley. Oh, he balloons the volley wide. Poor, very very poor from Zverev. Alcaraz very solid in that tiebreaker. He takes the first set 7-6, 7-3 in the tiebreaker. I don't think anyone picked that. I think we had a 7-5 and a few 7-4s. So, but you were right in that Alcaraz was going to win it. I was wrong. I picked Zverev. When you say round robin, this is the race to what number? Um, what do you mean? No, so I'll explain to you the format of this. Before I do, quickly, stats: 9 winners for Alcaraz, 13 unforced errors, 11 winners for Zverev, 9 unforced errors. So actually, Zverev's return of winners unforced errors is better than Alcaraz. He still lost a step. This is what it is, to be honest. I mean, at the start, Alcaraz was blazing the ball left, right, and centre. To be fair, definitely picked up his rhythm and form on the back end of that set and made it count when it really mattered. To be fair, impressive from Alcaraz at the end of that set. So the format is there's 2 groups of 4 players. They each play each other once, so they'll play 3 matches each. The top 2 players in each group will go through, and we'll play each other in semi-finals. So it'll be one. So the first place, player in group in the green group will play the second place player in the red group, and vice versa. And they'll play the final, and that's how it is. And you get, I think it's 1,000. So this tournament is worth 1,500 points. I think, if I'm not mistaken. A slam's worth. What's the slam is worth 2,500, if I'm not mistaken. Double check that before I double check this. Yeah, 2,000 points. And ATP finals, again, I just want to confirm this. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but yeah, 1,500. That's if you win the tournament. And then obviously you've got Master 1,000, etc. So it's in between the Master 1,000 tournament and a slam. Actually says, is Wimbledon ever going to get automatic line calls, or they keep changing, or are they keeping the challenge system until the end of time? I don't know. I hope. Yeah, I hope they do change it because it just makes a lot of sense. I get that they're going to get people out of jobs, and that is unfortunate. But I just think for the good of the sport, it just makes sense, doesn't it? And it also quickens up the game. I just feel like there's too much time. There's too much time being wasted on challenges and waiting for etc. Matt says, actually, I don't think Roland Garros will do automatic. Yeah, they may not because of the marks, but they may as well, to be honest, Matt, as well. Then I guess if a player's really not agreeing with that, then they can go and check the mark as well, kind of thing, if that makes sense. But even on clay, it can sometimes be a little bit dubious. Actually says that was a Fazan special. It wasn't. I know the one you're talking about. It's not popular on clay. Yeah, you can see the marks exactly. Madrid has it though. Yeah, they have the on the exact system. It's different to Hawkeye. It's like the point of impact system or something weird. It's on the blue moderator wrench. Oh, oh, completely misunderstood you there. Classic. Can't wait for the next Cup Nole coming to first. It's juice nice. Ashton Ramos. Yeah, hopefully we can get some. I'm hoping that we can get some media credentials for some of the Australian tournaments. Pat who has done commentating on here occasionally and has come on some videos as well. He's in Australia, so he's trying to get that sorted. We'll see whether we can get that done, and that'll be ideal. Let's wait and see. Lexi says, I meant to type 7-3. 4 was accidental. Yeah, of course it was. That's what they all say. Usually gets the worst matchups. That is full Djokovic going there, agreed. Whereas United Cup January, yeah, it's just the end of December and then goes to January. So yeah, as Masters starts December 28th. You got Sister Pass as well, nice. I came back and Carlos got the tiebreak. Yeah, he did. He did. Even Chess has the same number, yeah. Rafa and Carlos for the doubles team of the Olympics. Yeah, that'd be good. Hey MJ, how you doing? Max, no surprises so far. Players we expect to win always end up winning the match. Mm, yeah, so far it has been, to be fair. Yeah. Served on a tee from Zverev. Forehand into win, comes to the net. Oh, Alcaraz tries to pass him cross court. The forehand just misses it. 15 love. Zverev serving first here. Emily says, I had to go out and get breakfast, no problem. What do you get? What do you get? I saw something yesterday that I thought you would like, says Juice. Fair enough. What was it? Cryptic comments. Robert says, I'm tired but good, Lexi. I have insomnia lately. It's not good. Ashley says, who does Nole play next, Steph? He does not. He plays Sinner tomorrow evening. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Zverev. Backhand into the net from Alcaraz. 30 love. So yeah, tomorrow we have Tsitsipas versus Runa, which most likely will be me in the day. And then we've got Djokovic versus Sinner in the evening, which will be Anthony. Tonight we've got Medvedev versus Rublev. That'll be David. That should be a fun one, by the way, the one tonight. Sinner Ashley says, Robert Sinner. Yeah. I got a biscuit with sausage, egg, and cheese. It's funny because you guys in America call a biscuit. It's like a roll. Um, Here in the UK, you guys call it a biscuit. Sausage, egg, and cheese. Nice. And an into out forehand is massive from Alcaraz. Clean strike on that forehand side. 30-15. Matt says, for example, Amazon losing the ATP affect coverage on the channel next year. No, shouldn't do. Shouldn't do. Who's taking it? I have interest, Matt. Do you know? I didn't know about that. To be fair, so that wide from Zverev backhand missed from Alcaraz. But yeah, it shouldn't affect the coverage. No, no, it shouldn't. I'm interested to know who's picked it up. To be fair, especially here in the UK, if Amazon UK don't have it. Serve miss from Zverev. They're going to have a look at the mark. Lex says, Robert, I've been like that for as long as I can remember. My time zones are not normal. Yeah, Lexi, how's married life? That's what we should be asking you. Backhand down the middle from Alcaraz. Good depth. Forehand in the middle as well. Forehand to forehand. Forehand missed from Zverev. 40-30. 40-30, and my son is here and running around, giving me a cheeky smile. There you go. About to cause havoc. Yeah. So that wide from Zverev. Serve is wide. 40-30 game point. Second serve. Second serve. Zverev looking to start off strong in this second set. Forehand into the net from Zverev. Juice squanders it. Second serve, yeah. Are you streaming Rublev? We will be, yeah. David's streaming Rublev versus Medvedev later. I've got my days and nights mixed up. Wait, so serve out wide from Zverev. It's in. And Alcaraz doesn't make the return. So it is advantage Zverev. Or serve missed from Zverev. Second serve coming up. That's not good. Got to sort out your days and nights. Max says, other than this tournament, has Carlos only played the Paris Masters for indoor courts? Yeah, he has. Well, this year anyway. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand miss from Zverev. Back to Juice. Max says, other than this tournament has, yeah, we've gone through that. Robert, I'm an expert on sleep. I had insomnia for a long time. Right, okay, well, MJ, you need to give some consulting to, yeah. Don't know if you can hear my son saying second serve in the background, but yeah, he loves a second serve apparently. Second serve, yeah. I can't remember if I've asked that question. No, you haven't. Robert, you in the US? Yep, yep, yep. Is there an outdoor Paris? Yeah, it's called Roland Garros, the French Open. Served on the tee from Alcaraz, backhand cross. He's out from Zverev. Breakpoint opportunity. Uh-oh. Okay. I signed up for a boxing class at noon tomorrow. Boxing is good. It's good fun, actually. Boxing stuff. With Phoebe Cates nowadays. 9 a.m. here. Wow. Sasha needs a haircut. Yeah, so I said in one of my previous streams, so the reason why he hasn't got a haircut is he lost a bet, he said. So he hasn't had a haircut all year in 2023, and he's only allowed to cut it after the new year. So yeah, he said apparently he always thinks he knows, like these random, like he always thinks he knows best, but he said I don't because I always lose a lot of bets. I should probably stop pretending that I do. So advantage Alcaraz. Another breakpoint opportunity here. Oh, wow, I've been there super hot, yeah. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here now. Good backhand from Alcaraz. Forehand down the middle from Alcaraz, then goes cross court. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Zverev. I tell you what, it wasn't actually down the line, it's down the middle of the court. It was a gimme for Alcaraz to do whatever he wanted with it. The backhand goes long from Alcaraz. He can't believe it. Rat Juice. Bad mistake from the Spaniard. Henry says the bad thing of having a fast metabolism and one breakfast sandwich doesn't cut it. Yeah, that's fair. It's good though. It means that you don't put on weight quickly, right? Which is good. Alexi says, Fazanch, I'm single. The husband is in the UK enjoying Chelsea. Got the draw against Man City. Oh, that's true. That's true. I think after this, going to have to switch rooms. So I might go off camera for a second. It's probably very loud in the background. Backhand cross from Zverev. Oh, into the net. Into the net from Alcaraz. Right, big serve from Zverev down the tee. Forehand is in from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Zverev. Forehand goes wide from Alcaraz. Good hold from Zverev. One love right. I'm just going to relocate rooms. So it's not as noisy. I'll be back in a second. Apologies for that. I am back. Love 15. Zverev looking to try and do something in this opening return game. Let's see what he's made of after a disappointing tiebreaker. You're not technically single though, are you? You're saying you're single, but then you say your husband. Drop shot from Alcaraz, forehand on the line from Zverev. Oh, forehand's not made from Alcaraz. I'm sure your husband wouldn't be happy that you're saying you're single. Zverev here. We've got 30 love up on Alcaraz's serve. Very interesting. Yeah, brutal. Brutal heat this summer. Outing Lexi, yeah. Rob, I've only been to Fort Worth kind of city where I attended a summit. Nice. Have fun at the boxing class tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Serve down the tee, backhand into the net from Zverev. Great serve from Alcaraz. Great spot found. 15:30. Actually says he's adorable. Sounds a little commentating, just imitating me saying second serve. Absolutely loved it. Apparently, hilarious. He just came in with a cheeky smile, like I'm about to cause havoc. Served on the tee from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line. It's gone long. Gone long. 15:40. Two breakpoint opportunities here for Zverev. I have no goals. I feel rudderless. Oh no, that's not good. I was in a tennis forum a few days ago and they ridiculed Sasha's receding hairline. Damn. Does he have one? I don't know. I think he might just have a widow's peak. So glad Carlos pulled out the first set. So that wide forehand is in from Zverev. Clip the baseline. Forehand here. Forehand down the middle from Alcaraz. Backhand in the middle from Zverev. Backhand in the middle from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Zverev. Alcaraz goes ambitiously cross court with a backhand, trying to find a big angle, and he's hit that well wide, wild backhand. I guess the early break here, Zverev. 2-love. 2-love. The big German. Lexi, I live 45 kilometers from Fort Worth. Very nice. Very nice. Lexi is married. Yes, unless I'm completely wrong. No bold shaming here. That means, geez, are you bold? Is that what you're saying? That I love it. I love it. There's always absolutely love it. Don't worry, I might be bold soon. Like says, imagine Runa and Zverev winning Turin. That will be a nightmare for me. Yeah, I'm sure it would be. We need Runa to win it, and then I need to be in the chat so I can be like, Lexi, how you feeling? Lexi is married to Steps is juice. Single life is great. Just have friends in quotations, lol. Serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz nets the backhand. 15 loves Zverev. Exactly. Each to your own. Each to your own. Juice lover benefits. Joe, you're single now. No way. Yes, Joe, single and mingle. Juice benefits exactly. I love it. Serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Nets that backhand. 40 love. Oh, sorry, 30 love even. I'm getting trigger happy there. 30 love. Come on, Carlos, says Max. So that wide is big from Zverev. Comes forward. Great serve volley. I think it's enough. Is it enough? Oh, no way. Alcaraz gets there. Oh, he got to the first one. I had no idea how he got to the first one. Read it really well to adjust Alcaraz getting to that. A little kind of drop volley then on the forehand side. Alcaraz gets to that as well. Somehow. Great speed, but can only drop it long. So 40 loves Zverev. 3 game points to hold to love. Set on the T's and ace. Ace number 7 for Zverev. This room always makes me look very strange in terms of my face, but it's all good. It's compared to my main room that I stream in. The lighting's not as good in this room as well, to be fair. Who says single and mingle to you tingle? Very good. I hope Carlos can stay clutch to win the second sets as Max. I was thinking, 20 years, I have a friend to show. We all have friends. Well, I don't have that kind of friend, but yeah. Oh, Joe says, Lexi, beauty queens like us can call the shots, baby. Quality shots. See what I did? Ah, very good. Very good. Very good. Just like Reese Witherspoon. Zverev will take the second, and then Alcaraz wins the third, and the match is the next day. Okay. Carlos recoup now to the max. Yeah. When did they do Novak's year-end number one trophy ceremony? They did it at the start of this match, but so this match was delayed because of it, and I was a bit like, "What is going on?" They either should have done it earlier or later. Like it's a bit annoying that they. I don't know. It was just a bit weird that they did it straight away when this match was supposed to start, and then it just delayed it. But I don't know. What can you do? What can you do? And it is extremely windy outside. I was supposed to be playing tennis in 3 hours. I think it's going to be interesting conditions, to say the least. Don't enjoy serving in extremely windy conditions. It's a bit of a nightmare. Carlos goes in and out of form throughout the match. It keeps you guessing, says Sean. He does. Yeah, you're right. He does. He does. Especially on a surface like this, on a surface where he's not super comfortable in comparison to, say, the slow hard court. Max, I missed that comment. I'd love to be on Friends. Don't you know the QualityShot chat? Everyone is allowed to be crazy and just enjoy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? As long as no one's as long as no one's harming anyone else, then it's all good. Like, I don't have an issue. I might not read out all the comments that are unrelated to tennis, but you guys are happy to chat amongst yourselves. Um, I have no issues at all. I remember MJ being engaged. When is the wedding, MJ? MJ. Oh, are you engaged, MJ? Have I missed that? Forehand long from Zverev, by the way. The forehand return needs to be better. I know he's a breakup in the second set, but that's an issue that surely he's realized about for a long time in his career because people have been targeting his forehand return for so many years, and I don't know why it's not any better than it is because it's just very, very strange. Right, 30 love here. Alcaraz comes forward and doesn't need to volley because the forehand goes long from Zverev. Another missed return on the forehand side, 40 love. MJ says, I broke up with my long term boyfriend, but not engaged to me. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep, I remember you saying that, yeah. Serve volley. A little drop volley there from Alcaraz. And this time, Zverev does enough, does he? No, he's missed it. Oh, my God. Such an easy forehand. He just needs to drop it into the open court. He's missed it. That's a bad miss. So 3-1 Zverev. He's still a break up. I can't believe he's missed that, to be honest. Yeah, I was going to address Sean's comment, but Joe's done it, so it's all good. I have a crush now on a very young guy that I will never ask. He's like 13 years younger. Fair enough. Well, what's the harm? May as well ask. What's the worst you can say? No. You're no worse off than you are now, to be honest. Matt says, I'm single. I'm married to sports blogging. Way! I love it. Yeah, I've got, I love it. About why from Zverev is an ace. Alcaraz tried to guess down the tee. Didn't work. Ended up looking silly. Ace number 8 for Zverev. 15 love. Served on the tee. Finds the net from Zverev. Second serve coming up. All second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand goes long from Alcaraz. Dirty love. Emily says, Matt, does she treat you well? Matt says yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Just 12 years. Wow. Reliable friend. Flipping heck. All right, serve into the net from Zverev. Second serve coming up. Sean, how old are you, by the way, out of interest? Can't quite figure out. I can not. I can pretty much tell how old everyone else is. Forehand on the line from Zverev. Forehand into out this time. Slice down the line from Alcaraz on the back. And Zverev tries to pass him across court. I think he's missed it. He has missed it. 30-15. Serve down the tee. Block return down the middle. Backhand cross from Zverev. Comes forward. Backhand missed from Alcaraz. Trying to pass him line. 40-15. 2 game points. Just one, but I'm open for additions. Fair enough. Drew says, "How old am I?" You just put your eye. You put your eye with a dot, so that makes it think that you're younger than I thought originally. Backhand into the open court from Zverev. 4-1. Easy hold in the end. I mean, this set is looking pretty comfortable for the Germans so far. Well, yeah, as Juice, you put "How old am I?" like that. I'm gonna guess you're quite young now. I'm gonna go. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go 20. That's my guess. Could be completely wrong. That's why I like Joe. Always brutally honest. Yeah, see, MJ's got 18. See, she's gone close to where I've gone. Let's see. Let's see what Juice says. You have to be honest as well. You can't just say a random age because that's the age you want to be. I see Leah and Lixie, I'm 50. Yeah, shush. I'm not hearing it. I'm not listening to these lies. And this is under 25, yeah. And this lighting, I look about 40, to be honest. This dim lighting. Right, 4-1, Zverev. Alcaraz, I mean, he has to do something big, I think, the next few games if he wants to have a chance of winning this in straight sets. Otherwise, it's looking like it's heading towards a deciding set. Great set on the tee. Zverev on the stretch can't make it. 15 love Alcaraz. Oh, really? 44? Are you being? Are you? That's your. Well, okay. I mean, I guess that's a very specific age. I don't think you'd lie about that. Okay, 44. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting you to be younger. Probably a good thing. You exude youthfulness. Oh, has he made that, Alcaraz? The flying into out from Zverev. Yeah, Alcaraz an absolute bullet of a backhand line. 30 love. Wow. What year is that, Juice? Let's check. 79. Yes, very good. Well, we might just be good with maths now. I'm good. Oh, great serve out wide from Alcaraz. 40 love, ace number 5. I'm the old man here and I enjoy all you grandchildren, says Robert. Nice. Do you have grandchildren, Robert, by any chance? How old are you actually? I'm gonna guess because you said you're old, right? So I feel like you can't be offended whatever I guess now. So I'm gonna go 57. Oh, backhand missed from Zverev, drags it wide on the backhand return. So an easy hold to love, 4-2, and this set is kind of in a little bit of a lull. It's just we're waiting to see what happens as we approach the end of it right now. True, I'm just really hip. That's true, yeah. Age is just a number. Yeah, I think he said 60s, no? Oh, did he? Oh, no, then my guess is completely wrong then, if that's the case. Joe says, oh no, Robert, I'm 58. I was 42 in this picture. I'm still hot. Oh, God. Fair enough. That wide from Zverev. Forehand missed from Alcaraz. 15 love. Second serve into the. Oh, whoa. Second serve ace from Zverev. Hello. Ace number 9. He is zooming through service games right now. 67. Nice. You do have grandchildren. I like it. A young soul. Yeah, you seem it. Served on a tee. On the stretch goes Alcaraz. Very short. Smash. Oh, smashes straight at Alcaraz, but he says sorry. Alcaraz like, yeah, it's fine. I know you didn't mean to. All good. 40 love. MJ, I used to do boxing back in 2018, so I have my own gloves and wraps. I have to bring them tomorrow. Yeah, I've got boxing gloves and wraps as well. Um, yeah, I mean, I only did pad work and bag work to be fair, but yeah, I did. Yeah, did a lot of that. Alexis Pizan is also young. I'm not that young. A lot wide from Zverev is another ace, ace number 10. That's a very clinical, very, very clinical serving performance from Zverev. 5-2 Zverev, and Alcaraz laughing about the smash. I guess they can because it's looking like we're going to decide it. This isn't a real pivotal couple of games coming up, I guess. 5-2 to Zverev. Your cat doesn't look that old, says MJ. Whose cat? Max, I'll tell you that's his yeah. QualityShot team, they're all young. Yeah. To be fair, I'm the oldest of our team. To be fair, I think age order I'm the oldest. Then I'm pretty sure. I think. I think it's me. I want to say, yeah, me. I think it's Eliza actually after. I think me, Eliza, and then it's Ashtud. I think Ashtud and Pat are about the same age. I think they're the same, or maybe Pat might be the same age as Eliza as well. Actually, they're around the same age, and then you got Anthony and David. Yeah, David looks 18 because he's 18. That's why he looks 18 because he is 18. He's very young. This is Design. You need to find 18-year-old to make David jealous. Yeah, you know what we need actually? We need a female commentator. That's what we need, to be honest. I was looking at um yeah, I was looking at Eliza doing some bits, but she's doing the podcast with Anthony at the moment. So her doing some commentating. Well, have reached out to some people, but yeah, I'm finding it whenever I put out any yeah, whenever I put out any posts about potential commentators, it's always guys that reach out. So I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to get some more female commentators on board because it's good. Would be good. Backhand internet. There's a challenge. Let's see from Zverev, and it is out just. Wow, wow. 15 love Alcaraz. I hope Carlos can recoup for the third set. He will, I think. I think this set is almost, yeah, it's almost done. David looks 18. Yeah, Patrick is young too. Yeah, Pat is. I think. No, he is. He's not in university. He's working, so he's mid-20s. I think. Backhand down the line from Alcaraz. Slice from Alcaraz goes long. 15-all. If you count social media manager, I am the oldest at 40. That's true. You're part of the team, Matt. So you are the oldest. So actually, you've usurped me. So I'm happy for you to take that mantle. But yeah, and probably at the youngest. Yeah, young at heart. Young at heart. Well, can I be a commentator? 18 plus 3. I mean, maybe. The thing is, being a commentator is one of those things that, like, we've had a few people that have reached out and they're just not quite the right fit. You have to be very confident on camera. I'm not an expert by any stretch, but you need to be confident on camera, be able to speak well, obviously know your tennis, and also be impartial as well. Because if you're very biased towards players or you're hateful towards players on stream, that's not ideal. Like that's not what these play-by-play streams are for, right? But to kind of indulge your opinions or likes and dislikes for players, for example. 30-15. So that wide is massive from Alcaraz. Wow. Was 15. Pro says, my voice is too southern for this job. Accents don't matter because, like, David's got a pretty thick Scottish accent, but he does a really good job. He knows his stuff. He talks really well. So yeah, accents don't matter. Then we've got Anthony from the US. He's got a different accent. I've got a different accent from the UK. Pat's Australian. Like, it doesn't matter. Accents don't matter. To be fair. Right, little pickup from Alcaraz. Oh, that's so good. Serve out wide. Takes it on the half volley. Little pickup down the line. Great redirection. Holds to 15. 5-3. Zverev's going to serve for this second set to take us into a decider. MD says I have to run some errands. Patrick is saving the Stefanos Singh pick for me. Oh. Is he saving the... Oh, signed pick. Signed pick. Okay. Is he? That's nice of him. Well, whenever you meet him, I guess you have to go to Australia, to be honest. Side on the tee from Zverev massive. Ace number 11 of the day. 15 love. Dolly Parton. Sean says Ash was the first person I saw in QualityShot, but haven't seen him much since. Yeah, so he's actually training to be a lawyer at the moment. So he's a training solicitor, or yeah, he's finished university and he's doing that. So he's just very busy with that, to be honest. Maybe I'm sure he'll be on for the odd stream now and then, but generally he's not going to be on regularly. As Zverev again, fantastic serve, short return from Alcaraz, and lets it bounce, takes on the smash. 30 love, easy as you like. Mandy Moore, entangled. Mandy Moore was great in This Is Us. Is that her? Is that her name? Mandy Moore? Is that the right person, or have I got mixed up? So that was beautifully executed. Wow. Twice out wide, and that is 40 love. 3-set points here for Zverev. Ace number 12. An impressive set of tennis from Zverev. Picked himself up nice. I did say if he lost the first set, he would win the second one. I was wrong. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. Oh, and he absolutely cleans up with another ace out wide from the outside. 13 aces for the day so far. Takes a set 6-3. We're going into a decider. I like that from Zverev. Very, very solid in that set. Alexi says, "Oh, I'm not going to read that comment because if someone hasn't watched This Is Us, that's a potential spoiler." Lexi, I'm going to have to delete that comment. That's a shocker. We can't have spoilers in the chat. I've already seen it. Although I guess that's yeah. I guess that's a pretty obvious part of the show, but yeah, just in case anyone hasn't seen it. Max is for don't watch This Is Us. So yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah, I did. So I watched it with my actually initially with my missus and my wife and also my family as well, and then yeah, so we watched it with all of us. It's great. It's a great series. To be fair. I really enjoyed it. At first, I didn't think I'd enjoy it, but it's good. Thing is, I'm very family orientated as well as a person. So yeah, I'm very family oriented as a person. So I've been very close to my immediate family, like uncles, aunts, and grandparents and stuff throughout my whole life. So yeah, I saw Journey Respect. Yeah, oh, come on, on that episode was like 5 years ago. Yeah, but you never know. You never know, Lexi, when people might watch it. That's one thing. That's one thing. I'm like, oh, but you know what? You're right. I mean, also, I'm pretty sure, don't they? Isn't that one of the first things they talk about? This is a good series. Yeah, it's a great series. Oh, little boars. Alcaraz missed that. Serve out wide, went to volley with the serve volley. He's missed it, I think. I'm currently watching Bodies with my wife. Good, actually. It's on Netflix. Good show. He's missed the volley. It's gone long. Love 15. Yeah, the best show that I've actually ever watched is Line of Duty, which if you're in the UK, you definitely need to watch. And if you're not in the UK, you should watch it as well because it's a very, very good show, honestly. I might get my portable light from my other room because it's getting pretty dark in here. Forehand into in from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand. Forehand gone wide from Zverev. Just so you guys can see my beautiful glowing face with the lights on. And Joe says, "Come on, Carlos." Yeah. Yeah, some of these people they were talking about in the chat, I am not super familiar with, in all honesty. It's a team from Alcaraz, 30-15. Ace number 7. We're missing Let's Go Carlos in this chat in the yeah, in the stands. We'll serve out wide, backhand in from Zverev. Forehand into us, missed from Alcaraz. 30 all. To be fair, it was a good choice because it would have gone behind Zverev, probably a winner, but he just did not execute it right. Miles says, "Come on, Zverev, put yourself in there." Yeah, agreed. Matthew says, "Ozark was a favorite of mine. I haven't seen that, but I've heard it's good, to be fair. So I might try and get around to watching that." Served on the tee from Alcaraz, comes forward, goes forehand cross, then has a smash. Does he? No, doesn't need to because the forehand approach is good enough. Zverev loops that forehand wide, 40-30, game point here in the opening game of this deciding set. Oh, Dr. House, Breaking Bad, Prison Break 1 and 2, Squid Games with Lexi. Yeah, yeah, that's good. So I've watched all of those apart from House. I've watched Breaking Bad, Prison Break, all of the seasons of Prison Break. Squid Game was good as well, to be fair. Obviously, a lot of hype around that. Game of Thrones I watched as well, yeah. Forehand short from Zverev, forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Alcaraz, comes forward to the net, volleys into the open court. Beautifully done. Holds the 30, a big roar from him. One love. All right. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Just going to grab my. Actually, do I need it? What do you guys think? Do you guys care if the light is shining on my face and you get to see it better, or you probably don't care, do you? To be honest, if you do really care, let me know in the chat and I'll get it. Otherwise, I'll leave it for now. Maybe put the brightness of my laptop. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay, so Zverev serving here at love one. Juice. Juice, love it. Served on the tee. Backhand. What's happened there? He's missed that Alcaraz. 15 love. Juice is funny. Like says, "Oh, you look good, Fazan. No adjustment needed." Oh, that's not good because I look horrible, but that's all good. That's fine. Less work for me. So that wide backhand in from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. Oh, big backhand from Zverev. Monster backhand cross court. 30 love. Thirty love. So that wide miss from Zverev. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Alcaraz. He's missed it. 40 love. Serve on the tee is missed from Zverev. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Goes deep cross court. Backhand into the net from Zverev. 40-15. Yeah, good point. Come to that in a second. Serve out wide from Zverev, then goes backhand cross. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Zverev. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand. Oh, no way. Goes forehand cross Alcaraz. Zverev passes him down the line with a beautiful forehand on the stretch. Wow, 1-all. He says, what happened to that tennis trainer that was doing the rounds some months ago as a fictitious film and series about a US solid that then breaks her leg? It's with Zendaya, right? Um, I don't know actually. Sometimes the trailers come out really early, don't they? So maybe it's just out at some point soon, but I'm not sure. I forgot what it's called to be honest. Serve out wide from Crash drop shot. Oh, it's not good enough. It's not a Fizan special. Zverev gets there and just pushes that forehand down the line. Love 15. Beautifully done. Nice, so good from Zverev. Just great, great feet there to get up on the court quickly and put that away. Good composure. Served on the tee is a let. Oh, backhand to backhand here. Alcaraz with drop shot into the net, I think. Has he? He has. Oh, Alcaraz. Love 30. He's in trouble here, Alcaraz. Oh, serve out wide, forehand missed from Zverev, 15-30. Mike says, hey, Fazan, everyone been listening on the road. Hey, Mike, how you doing, my man? Serve out wide is a let. Max says, Carlos, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dios mío, Alki. Ashley in the house, as always. Ashley lurking, aren't you? Aren't you, Ashley? With your little blue wrench, as Robert rightfully pointed out. Concerned on the tee from Alcaraz. Great volley from the Spaniard. Fantastic serve volley combo. 30 all. Max says, Carlos is most likely under pressure right now. Yeah, but he should eat pressure for breakfast. That's what should be happening. Carlos, come on, man, says Robert. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it. 30 all from Love 30. He's making his moves. He's making sure that he's playing as solid as he can. Needs to hold out here. Early break here would be really problematic for him. Oh, good return from Zverev. Good serve into the body from Alcaraz for the backhand return was very troublesome for Alcaraz, who nets his backhand. 30-40. Zverev has an early break point here in this deciding set. I'm lurking because Carlos is stressing me out. Serve into the net. Second serve coming up. I've never seen Usual Suspects, a 5-star movie that people rank as one of the greats. I need to find the time. I haven't either. I haven't seen a few of the greats like Godfather. Yeah. Backhand cross from Zverev. Forehand into out from Alcaraz. Very good. Little drop volley. Oh, it's so good. That's a fantastic second serve point from Alcaraz, I have to say. It's just so good. I mean, Misha Zverev's almost smiling. It's a wry smile, almost as if to say that's probably just too good. Flying into out from Alcaraz was very good, and then the slice from Zverev made it difficult for him. Slice down the line, the drop volley is beautiful from Alcaraz. Zverev shouting in his box. I'm not sure why, what he's not happy with, but either way, we're at juice. It's a real tussle this game. So out wide, forehand down the middle from Zverev. Forehand behind. Zverev goes cross court. Very good from Alcaraz. Switches it up. Opens up a game point. That's a nice point from Carlos. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Very good point. Yeah, the Kevin Spacey, of course, very controversial. I'm getting to that on stream, but yeah. Served on the tee from Alcaraz, and yeah, the forehand miss from Zverev. He does hold. He does hold as Alcaraz, and Zverev not happy with his box. He's having a go at his box. I don't know why. 3-1 to Alcaraz, nudges in front. Mira says Zverev. Mm. Do, do, do. Infinity. Do, 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 do. 2-1. Come on, Carlos. Yeah. Sorry, Robert says, Kasani must see Godfather. Yeah, I think I have to. Yeah. Uh, Mike says 3 sets, and so I made it to chat, and you're all here. Yeah. Hey, Max. And hey, Mike. And hey, Joe. Listen, nobody's a good Jared Leto film, says Sean. Haven't seen that either. Finally, a match where I can just be neutral, says Lexi. Yeah. Sit down, Sasha, says Joe. Oh, go easy. Trust in me, and then you'll find infinity. Okay, 1-2 Zverev serving in this deciding set. Of course, Zverev did have a breakpoint opportunity in the previous game. He didn't take it. So the question is, how's he going to react to that? Is he going to be cool, calm, and collected, get through a service game, no issues, or is he going to let that play on his mind? He was frustrated at the end of that previous game. Served on the tee, big serve. Returns in from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Zverev. Backhand goes long, though, from Alcaraz. Overextends. And it is 15 love. Oh, great serve out wide. Comes forward. Zverev puts away the volley. 30 love. Very good from Zverev. Impressive. Serve out wide from Zverev. Great return right into the forehand corner from Alcaraz, but then shanks the backhand, the Spaniard. So 30 love. Matthew says Sasha will get broken. Oh, interesting. Okay. See. Well, it's 40 love, so it's looking unlikely, Matthew, but who knows? It still could happen, to be fair. Sad on the tee, the big one comes forward, goes backhand drive volley. Oh, Alcaraz somehow gets a racket on that. Very good hands, but it does find the net, so easy hold to love. Very, very good. 2-all. Okay, 2-all. Mike says, I'm beginning to think Zverev will take this one. That was my prediction before this match. I said Zverev to win, and it looked unlikely after the first set. I thought Alcaraz was going to take over. He didn't. He didn't. And now I'm thinking, oh, maybe it is. Love 15, backhand into the net from Alcaraz. Don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, thanks. Yes, please do. Mike says, I didn't say this game. Fair enough. Okay. All right, fine, fine, fine. You're right. You didn't put that in there, so you have to be more specific than I guess. Right, backhand. Sorry, forehand even. What am I talking about? Second serve to the backhand of Zverev. Forehand into in from Alcaraz. Forehand down the middle from Zverev. Alcaraz attacking the forehand side, then goes line with the forehand. Offensive lob from Zverev. Smash taken on by Alcaraz, then volleys into the open court. I mean, Zverev, I don't know how he stayed in that rally for that long. Beautifully done from Alcaraz. Zverev trying his best to get some sort of error on the other side of the court from Alcaraz, but just wasn't able to. When that lob actually ends up hitting the baseline, Alcaraz lets it bounce, hits a slice overhead, and just says, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep calm." Puts away the volley at the net. He eventually opens up 15-0. So that wide forehand is loopy, but in from Zverev. Drop shot into the net from Alcaraz. The Pazan special doesn't come off. I think he would have won the point. I know Zverev started moving forward, but he's very far behind the baseline. I think he started moving a little bit late. Alexis, I think there's a shootout again in this set. Yeah, could be another tiebreaker. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Drop shot errors, 4 for Alcaraz, 0 for Zverev. I mean, that makes sense. Zverev hasn't really hit many drop shots. The more times you attempt it, the more likely you are to make an error, of course, on something like a drop shot. 15-30. Second serve into the backhand. Oh my gosh, what is that from Zverev? It's a second serve into his backhand, so that's exactly what he wants. His backhand return is very good for the most part. He shanks that backhand return wide. Completely mishits it. 30-all. Heath draws from Perth. Oh, I didn't know that. Max says, Carlos, don't let Zverev take the break point. 30-all. Serve into the body of Zverev. Forehand returns made. Then goes forehand on the line. Comes to the net. Smash opportunity, is it? No, he doesn't need to hit anything because the forehand was good enough. One line with it. On the stretch is Alcaraz and goes long, trying to lob it up in the air, just defensively trying to get back into play, make it awkward. It's 30-40, so another breakpoint opportunity here for Zverev. He had one in the previous return game, didn't take it. Can he take this one? He's been knocking on the door of the Alcaraz serve. He hasn't been let in yet. Is he going to be able to break down that door? Serve down the tee from Alcaraz. Oh, he's let it go, and he shouldn't have. He went serve volley. He misses the volley. Doesn't hit it. He thinks that the forehand's going to go long. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a bad decision. He's let it go. Zverev gets the break 3-2 in this deciding set. That was an interesting choice from Carlitos to let it go. Max says, Carlos, please make this juice. Yeah, well, he couldn't. He couldn't. Alcaraz now up against it in this deciding set. Finds himself a breakdown. Precarious position to be in. Precarious position. Precarious position. Position even. Precarious position to be in. This is all those with horrific musical taste need to be put on a timeout. Lexi says, "Wake up, OMG, Alki." I guess it's all subjective though, isn't it? Musical taste, to be fair, so it's hard to really put anyone in a timeout. It's whatever you like, I guess. Okay, 3-2. Here we go. So that wide forehands in from Alcaraz, backhand into in from Zverev, slice from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Zverev, slice again from Alcaraz. Forehand into in from Zverev, forehand to forehand here. Or drags out Zverev with a beautiful forehand as Alcaraz. He falls over. I think he's turned his ankle, you know. He's saying, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. He's twisted it, which is not a good sign because I'm pretty sure that ankle is the same ankle that he twisted when he had to retire against Nadal. But Alcaraz was just checking, walked over the other side of the net, saying, "You sure you're okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine." So yeah, look, an easy forehand in the end, of course, for Alcaraz just kind of dinks it into the open court. Messi says, "Why, Matthew? I think everyone has a right to listen to whatever they want to listen to." Well, says Matthew, "Come on, I didn't name any names." There's a great forehand from Alcaraz, and that's what ended up causing the slip, slicing that forehand on the stretch. Wasting time. That's exactly yeah. Up that ankle again, yeah. I think Shellamine people should be put on a timeout. Okay, Lexi, should we put you on a timeout? No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Oh, I just like stirring the pot. Only joking, only joking. Okay, love 15 here. Zverev serving to consolidate the break. No flash photography, apparently. Says the chair on by. Someone's flashing someone with photography, that is. Nothing else. So that wide is a big one from Zverev. Unreturnable, 15 all. Shouting at himself, saying, look, come on, time to dig deep. He is feeling his ankle, by the way. It's not, it's his right ankle, so I'm not sure if that was the ankle that he injured. I can't remember if it was right or left. So that wide, and wow, Alcaraz can't make that. Great serve. Max says, whose ankle? Zverev. Yeah, it was Zverev. Yeah, it was Zverev's. Yeah. Lexi says, Max. Matt. Oh, Lexi, be careful. I'm going to put you in a timeout. I'm just joking. Just joking. And I end up triggering someone. And they're going to block me. Right, 30-15. Served on a tee. This time the return is made very short. The slice down the line is beautiful from Zverev. Little drop volley. Oh, that's very, very good. A good serve. Got the short return. The slice down the line is a very good one. He's in pain. He's kind of grimacing. I think his ankle. Thing is, even if he's just turned it, it'll still hurt, right? It's still a sore one, so he'll feel it. Net points won 15 out of 20 for Zverev, 14 out of 21 for Alcaraz. So pretty good day at the net for both players. Served on it. He's a big one. Oh, massive serve. 4-2. Zverev. Nice. So suddenly the game feels big. Well, this game feels big. Well, he's closed it out pretty impressively, to be honest. Take 2 paracetamol, I'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, so Alcaraz, this is a very big game for Alcaraz because if he was, yeah, but if he gets broken here, Alcaraz will go double breakdown, 5-2, Zverev will serve for the set, so it's and the on the match. So massive, massive game incoming. Starts it off nicely though with an ace down the tee from the juice side, so ace number. Max is like Fazan. I feel like Mrs. Fazan has watched the movie Burlesque before. Though I have not heard of it. I can ask her and report back. Won't be today. It'll probably be tomorrow in the stream. As long as you remind me, then I'll tell you whether she has watched it or not. Second serve into the forehand of Zverev, deep down the middle. Backhand down the middle from Zverev again. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Good depth. Forehand finds the net from Zverev. 30 love. If I was Zverev, I'd go pretty big in this return game. Just try and put him under pressure, Alcaraz, that is. If he's feeling his ankle a little bit as well, then probably makes sense for him to go big. Or forehand long from Zverev. Lexi says, the hell, Alki? Joe's like, Love it. Served on the tee. Oh, forehand finds the net from Zverev, so easy hold to love. Joe's like, sorry, my bad. No problem at all. Zverev decided to wake up now when he won the ATP finals 2 years ago. Yeah. Right, so 4-3 Zverev here. Guys, all remember to that like button, please, if you have not done so already. It really does help us out. Genuinely does help so much. So please do remember to that like button. Also, do subscribe if you're new. Again, we've got some great content on the channel, some really good content incoming. And don't worry, because I know you guys are going to be really upset when the ATP finals concludes. But I promise we've got some great content coming up in the off season, on top of also some year-end collaborations. We do our QualityShot Tennis Awards each year. It's a monster video or stream, and then we always, also add timestamps, etc. as well. So yeah, make sure you guys are tuning in for that. And yeah, we'll still have the Tennis 360 podcast happening every week, plus some really interesting topical videos that we've been doing in kind of similar to Colt Tennis, but a bit different. I mean, Colt Tennis, what they do is I think very hard to replicate, and they've got their own style. So it's kind of a kind of twist on what they do. Yeah, a little bit different. So we've got a few of those videos already out on the channel, so check those out as well. Well, Zverev asked for a medical timeout into this game, so he hasn't asked for it, from what I can see. He's serving here at 4-3, so I think it was just a little twist. A great comeback from Alcaraz. Don't break Max's heart, says Lexi. Thank you, Lexi. I hope Carlos can pull off the comeback. We'll see. We'll see. Zverev serving here at 4-3 to go 5-3 up in this deciding set. And Nika says, Ale Zverev. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Second serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Goes deep down the middle. Forehand into out from Zverev. Slice cross court from Alcaraz. Then goes forehand into in. Forehand to forehand here now. Down the middle goes Alcaraz. Goes long as a great forehand cross from Zverev. Very good depth and direction. And Alcaraz is rushed on that side. I think he actually tried to go down the middle with that forehand. Tried to be safe and he just drops it long. With 15 love. Good start from Zverev. Served on the tee into the forehand of Alcaraz and goes backhand cross, massive from Alcaraz. Slice from Zverev. Little dink down the line from Alcaraz. Lob from Zverev comes forward. Smash put away from Zverev. A very, very good 30 love. All right, Matthew says, okay, break coming this game. Right, that's a bit cool because it's 30 love Zverev, but you could be right. You could be right. Tell you what, Zverev is playing some good tennis. It has to be said. And the 14 aces isn't surprising given the surface and the conditions. It's been more than that. I think his forehands, he hasn't hit many really loopy, defensive, predictable forehands. He's been a bit more proactive in the rallies, and it's made a difference for sure. Second serve coming up here at 30 love. Second serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Nets the forehand 40 love. He's got 3 game points here, Zverev. That would put him within a game of taking this match. Points 1 on serve in set 3, 15 out of 17. But Zverev only lost 2 points on serve so far in this whole set. Serve out wide, backhand in from Alcaraz, backhand to backhand, slice down the line from Alcaraz, forehand cross from Zverev, forehand down the middle from Alcaraz, big forehand that was, backhand to backhand now. Backhand netted from Zverev. Max says, I hope Carlos can win a title again, going through a slump. I'm not sure if he's going through a slump. I mean, there's definitely been a dip in level. I think that's fair to say. He'll definitely win a title again. Don't worry about that, Max. It's just a question of whether that's this title, whether it's going to be one at the start of next year, and I imagine it will be next year by the looks of it, but we'll see. You never know. It's a long way to go in this set and match still as well. Well, this is what I admit. Sasha's getting it done. Impressive. Agreed. So far, so good for Sasha. Like Iga, for example, she had a bit of a slump after the US Open. That's true. But then she won the WTA finals, to be fair. Regained the world number 1. Second serve out wide into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand is massive from Zverev. Slice from Alcaraz on the defensive. Forehand on the line from Zverev. Comes forward to the net. Volley. Straight at Alcaraz, though. He passes him cross court. Wow, Matthew could be right. It's gone from 40 love to 40-30. Let's see. He says, is Carlos in a slump? He's young and had injury issues. Also, indoor hardcourt season, not his best time of year. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I don't think he's in a slump. I don't think he's in a slump. I think his levels dropped, but he's not in a slump. He's definitely not in a slump. Indoor hard courts, he needs more experience on the surface, and I don't think it's the most suitable for his game currently at the moment as a surface. But I don't think he'll be as bad on indoor hard courts as Rafa. And Rafa wasn't bad, but he just never won the ATP finals, right? So that's still a big surprise. Served on the tee from Zverev, then goes forehand down the line. He's still got a game point here at 40-30. Into in forehand from Alcaraz, forehand cross, forehand to forehand again. Down the line goes Zverev this time, backhand cross, backhand from Zverev, then goes backhand cross, good angle found, slice from Alcaraz down the middle. Forehand on the line from Zverev, backhand cross from Alcaraz, backhand from Zverev, backhand cross from Alcaraz again. Then goes forehand into in, is massive juice. Wow, absolutely huge from Alcaraz, juice. Jency James in the house. Hey Jency, how you doing? Come on, Alcaraz, nice. Matt says Pavi G said Alcaraz would never win another major. You know what? Well, he's entitled to his opinion. I'd be very surprised if that's the case. But yeah, interesting take. But who knows? Who knows? Ray length 20. Nothing's certain in life. If I was to guess, I would guess he'd win. Yeah, quite a few more, but we'll see. So Juice here. Zverev was 40 love up. He didn't manage to close it out. This is a big game. Matthew, he picked Alcaraz to break in this game. He could be right. He could be Mystic Meg. Backhand to backhand line from Alcaraz. Slice from Zverev on the forehand. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Zverev. He's made it. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. It's dropped in. Alcaraz smiling. I don't think he can believe that it's dropped in. Oh, it's a great forehand. It's a great forehand from Zverev. Oh, man. Beautifully executed. He's got another game point. Right, advantage Zverev. Served on the tees. An ace. Oh, what a way to close out the game. Ace number 15. Matthew, you're close. But Alcaraz didn't have a break point. He didn't get broken. Zverev in this game. If Alcaraz is going to do it, it's going to have to be. Wow, he's going to have to, first of all, hold serve for Alcaraz because he's serving to stay in this match. 3-5 down. I don't take PUBG seriously whenever he says something about Carlos. Zverev says mirror. Zverev will struggle playing with Medi in the next few days, maybe, yeah. Great serve from Alcaraz, ace, start off 15 love. Javi is a character for sure. Come on, Alki, you can do this, says Lexi. 15 love. So that wide is big from Alcaraz. Another ace, 30 love. 217 kilometers per hour. Big from Alcaraz. Joseph this blows. So Donati's big, comes forward. Alcaraz goes backhand cross. He's made that as well. It's an absolute monster backhand. 40 love. I mean, it's been slam, bang, wallop tennis in this game from Alcaraz. 40 love. I guess this puts a little bit of pressure on Alcaraz. Sorry, on Zverev in the next game. If Alcaraz holds the love, gets this game done quickly, will we see some of those nerves from Zverev? Will we see a potential double fault? Only one double fault actually today, less than Alcaraz, who's hit 2. So he's an ace. Ace number 11 of the day for Carlos Alcaraz in double digits. So here he goes. Zverev's going to serve for the match here at 5-4. He should serve it out. If how he served for this entire match is any indicator, the chance that he's going to serve it out. But what we're not factoring in is the nerves of Zverev, especially if he goes love 15, love 30 down. That's when it could get tricky for him. Max, at least Sinner isn't in Carlos's group for Red Robin, or Round Robin, sorry, even. Sinner would have easily defeated Carlos. I don't know about easily, but yeah, maybe. Matt says, I think to pick on someone that really could still be considered a kid is a little off the rails. I feel the same about people who say things like Runa. Agreed. Well done, Alcaraz. You can do this as Genty. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Zverev serving this match out will be a gut check. Does he have the cojones? Yeah, that's the thing, right? It is. Look, I mean, he should be able to do it. He's a very experienced player. He's won this title before. He should be able to do it. And he's not just won this title once; he's won it twice, if I'm not mistaken. Zverev. So yeah, he should be able to do it. I think Medvedev's won it once. Zverev's won it twice. Tsitsipas once. Djokovic obviously has won it um, 6 times, isn't it? I think. So here we go. 5-4 Zverev serving for the match. Praying for a break, says Joe. Alcaraz fans, of course. Well, he has to break now, right? Otherwise, yeah, Matthew said this would be Zverev's biggest win since when? Oh, I don't know. Probably since beating Alcaraz in the quarterfinals of Roland Garros last year. Was that fair to say? Alcaraz, after winning Madrid last year, he beat Djokovic and Nadal back to back. He was a massive favourite in that, and then Zverev beat him in the quarterfinals. Potentially that match, I would say. He's been injured a lot since then, so serve is in from Zverev. What a return from Alcaraz. Backhand slice is good. It's a good defensive slice from Zverev. What a drop shot from Alcaraz. Passes. Zverev whips the forehand cross court. Love 15. He's under pressure straight away. Zverev says, Nika. This is cool your inner Rafa, Carlos, says Joe. Wow. Very good from Alcaraz. Very good. Almost a perfect return point. Zverev, to be fair to him, kept on asking questions of Alcaraz, saying, look, I know you're playing well here, but can you close it out? Can you close out the point? And he did. So fair play to Alcaraz. Good composure. Okay, Love 15 is second serve. This is where it's going to get interesting. Love 15. Second serve. Are we going to see a double fault? That's going to be the issue. No, it's a good second serve. It's actually a very good second serve. Backhand line now. Can he close it out? Forehand cross. No, he's stuck in the rally here with Alcaraz at neutral. Alcaraz stepping in. He goes backhand cross. It's a great backhand. Oh, has he made that? Zverev? No way. That is ridiculous from Zverev. That is unbelievable. It looked like he wasn't even going to get to that backhand because it was so low. It's almost that. I don't know. It's almost that, like, I can't even explain it. Like, foot height. I mean, it's so low. He just dug it out down the line. That's he's kept the outside the line. Ridiculous shot. So Alcaraz says, Robert, anything can happen in this game, says Max. That's true. Zverev, so double fault. Oh no, Max didn't say that. Zverev needs a big first serve hammer now. I'll rob my Rafa tattoo for Carlos. Do it, Joe, says Robert. Yeah. Would have been nice if it was Love 30 and Zverev got the double fault. Well, I mean, Alcaraz nearly, but that was a great backhand from Alcaraz. There's nothing you can do. That's just a ridiculous backhand from Zverev. I mean, it's an absolute worldie. Definitely one of the shots of the tournament it'll be. Double fault. There we go. There we go. Double fault. What's he doing? What is he doing, Zverev? After a ridiculously good backhand. Double fault. The shocker. 15-30. Oh, this is definitely what he does not need right now. He needs his first serve. I can smell double faults with Alexi. Yeah, exactly. Serve down the tee. Oh, that's in. Oh, what a backhand from Zverev. 30. Oh, great backhand cross. 30. Oh, massive point incoming. Break point. Or will it be match point? So that wide. Forehand is in from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Zverev. It's a good one. He's going to surely put this away. Oh, he's made a meal of it. Oh, he's made such a meal of it. Why is that from Zverev? a great forehand line. He should come forward and really attack the net and volley. Instead, Alcaraz kind of hits this very short forehand. Zverev lets it bounce. It's very awkward. He then hits the forehand, goes wide. Zverev, so 30-40. It should be match point. It should be. That was not good. Here comes the choke. The train's never late, says Matthew. Oh, God. Alex Zverev snicker. Oh, man. Great serve down the tee from Zverev. Ace number 16. That's away the break point. Wow. Needs two more of those. That's what he needs. He needs two more of those because in the rallies he's looking nervy. And he's, as Matthew said, he needs the first serve hammer. That's what he needs. Served on the tee. Great serve. Unreturnable. He's got a match point. He's got a match point. Advantage and match point. Alexander Zverev. Matt says, it seems like it's always a 5-4 serve without game that gets people. Maybe, maybe. Of course, Zverev decided to have a huge serve. He's always got, to be fair, he's always had a huge serve. Can he close it out? Match point for Zverev. Served on a tee. Comes forward. He doesn't need to. It's not unreturnable. I tell you what, it's a very impressive display from Zverev. And I was right. I predicted it. I called it. I said Zverev to win. And he just got over the line. 6-7, 6-3, 6-4. I have to say it was an impressive display from Zverev. Great serving performance. 16 aces, only 2 double folds. On top of that, very, very good in the ground stroke exchanges. I thought he was very proactive with the forehand. It wasn't predictable and didn't go just loopy forehands cross court with a lot of spin. Didn't hit through the court. Didn't kind of decelerate through the court even. He hit through it, went line as well at times. The backhand was firing, and I thought he was good at the net. Sometimes he can make a real meal of it at the net. Was pretty good today, I thought. Alcaraz is definitely not his best, it has to be said, but I don't think we're necessarily going to see his best on this surface. So, yeah, in the end, anyways, Zverev gets it done in 3 sets. Guys, make sure to tune in for Medvedev versus Rublev for the evening match later on today. That's going to be a real fun match. I'm telling you, the aggressive style of Rublev versus the defensive style of Medi. And Rublev beat him last year at the ATP finals. So even though the head-to-head is very much in favor of Medvedev, Rublev has that to his resume, that win over Medvedev. So it should be interesting. Right, okay. Let's see the rest of these comments. I'll wrap it up. Max Zverev would still lose to Medi either way. Matt says you called it Fazan. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Oh no, Carlos says Max, nice call Fazan. Boo, says Robert. Thanks, Fazan. Have a good day, session night, everyone. Yeah, thanks, Ashley. Appreciate it. Here we go, says Mike. Bye, Ashley and everyone. That win has put the cat amongst the pigeons. Agreed, yeah. Thanks, see you later. Juice out. Thanks, Juice. Ale, says Nico. Yeah, thanks, Nico, as well. Guys, thanks so much. We'll see you soon. And yeah, we'll see you for Medvedev versus Rublev hopefully later.